Hey, what's up guys? This is your boy Alex, and today we got a video with no any celebrities. It's just me, boring. Okay, hope not. Not a lot of boys using a waist trimmer. I'm making sure that my stomach is not like getting extended. I don't know if you're interested. The brand is just a basic Chinese brand, Yana. First I bought XXL size, and then I made my way down to, I think it's medium. So I like it a lot. I usually wear it for like 3 or 4 hours a day, usually when I work out, and then maybe 1 or 2 meals after that. And it helps. If you add to this some vacuum training in the morning, which I hope you know you have to do like fasted in the morning. First thing in the morning you do vacuums. I'm gonna show you how I do it. Yeah, so I usually do those in the morning, and I incorporate this trimming waistband during the day. This is how I'm trying to keep my waist tight while building the size. So my pre-workout is a mix of Universal Soldier and Blood Sport, both Apollo nutrition products. I got it mixed up at home, now I'm drinking it. And now I will mix up my intra-workout, the best one that I like so far. Of course, both of them Apollo nutrition products. This one is BCAA Chainsaw, and then electrolyte and hydration complex. And I mix it up with this Create Smash product. It has a couple of different versions of creatine, monohydrate, nitrate, and a couple of versions of beta-alanine. It helps with the pumping during the workout. In addition to what I have from pre-workout products, I have some pumping stuff in this Create Smash product as well. So recently I started like putting my exercises together before I get to the gym, and because we've all been like working out for so long, usually we just come to the gym and then we see what machines are available, and then because we know so many variations, we can make our workout work. But as I said, recently I've noticed that my workouts became like more effective when I have the list of the exercises that I will have to perform during this workout. It just works better for me. I make sure that all like the heavy, tough, difficult exercises are done, because sometimes we might like drop down some of the exercises which are important because they were taken or something else. Here I have the list, and I know that I have to go like check all the boxes, check all the exercises one by one. So this is what I do now. I want to show you this new tents that Gold's Gym is doing here. It's like they reorganizing the space. This is the backyard of the Gold's Gym. So they are gonna be taking all the machines from the front yard, like former parking lot, to this area now. So yeah, this is the way it's going to look like. In a few days, I'm sure that it's gonna be all flooded with the machine. So we're starting out with the narrow grip pull downs, and I do it like in the power mode. So my form might look not perfect. My intention to go heavy and to create momentum. This is how I start my back workout when I'm working on my width. As per the competitions, I'm taking a break. For those of you who don't know, I just had a newborn a couple of months ago, my third son, actually my third kid. So it's very hard to like stay consistent with prep with a newborn kid, because he doesn't let you sleep at night very well. At least this first couple of months of his life, I'll be helping my wife with Nolan, and I'll get to think competition in these few more months. So I did a few more plates. Next set. What else can I tell you? Went to the doctors yesterday. There's been one medical issue that's been like bothering me last couple of months. I have a heartburn and I never had time to take care of it properly, so I need to go to the gastroenterologist. He might do an endoscopy research to make sure that all my guts are okay. So I really wanted to get to the bottom of this. This is my first time when I actually face medical services in the United States. And I gotta say, it's quite irritating. As of now, I'm paying for the cheapest medical insurance out there. So it's only like, I think $1,000 for my whole family. And the service that you get for this money is quite low. Been waiting for my appointment just with the therapist for a couple of weeks so that he could then issue like a referral to gastroenterologist. So I went to this doctor. They gave me like a whole bunch of paperwork to fill out. I'm like, are you serious? Like, it took almost like 30 minutes for me just to fill out the forms, like, and questions are just completely off, like what was your grandfather sick with, and if your wife is being irritated with you communicating with her, and how are your kids doing, and where do you live, and what kind of food can you afford, and like crazy questions. And they just covering the asses with so many disclaimers. They don't want to take any medical responsibility for the treatment that they provide you with. But as I said, I didn't really need any medical services from the therapist. I just needed him to give me a freaking referral. So yeah, 2 weeks of waiting to get an appointment with the guy, then these forms, then the guy gave me the referral. Next day I received an email from them and they gave me a referral to a gastroenterologist, like 2 hours driving from the west, like Oceanside, all the way down to beyond Glendale. It's like another city. So, and I'm not sure how much money I will still have to cover, but since my insurance is like the cheapest, I don't think that co-payment will be very low, so I will most probably have to pay a lot. Insurance will cover just a little part of it. So yeah, you gotta pay a lot for medical insurance here to be treated well, I guess. That's it here. Let's move on to the second exercise, which is, got a message from one of my clients. He texted me yesterday that he was sick and he's not coming for training. And now he just told me that he's got a COVID test positive, so meaning that he's sick with COVID. So he's isolating at home, and he told me to make sure that I don't have that from him. You too, by the way. I don't have any symptoms as of now. Okay, so second one is cable row seated with like leaning forward. So with this cable rowing, it's actually closer to pull down cable because you're leaning forward, right? So in relation to your torso, you're pulling the cable down, you're pulling your elbow down. If you would have stayed like that, with your back straight, then yes, it would be thickness. Since we're leaning forward, it's more like vertical pull down. And it's different to vertical pull down. I know you would say like, what is the difference with the previous exercise? There is a difference, because you just feel it different. Because the cable is pulling you not like straight to the ceiling, not like straight with the same direction of your torso, but angle is a little bit different. Puts your body in different resistance directions, let's say so. So your back has to oppose resistance heading that way, not that way. Like you have to keep your torso in some certain position, so it also engages some back stabilization muscles. So there is a difference, trust me. I feel it completely different. Nothing like the previous exercise. Yeah, so I'm trying to keep my elbows close to my torso. If you go wider, then tension will shift to rear delt more, not so much to your back. So keep it tight. I'm trying to keep my rest time under 1 minute, 1 minute, minute and a half taps, so that my intensity stays high, intensity of my workouts. So my muscles not like 100% recovered yet from the previous set, and I'm already starting another one. I just feel like it works best for me right now. But of course, at different places in my lifting life, I was a different way. I used to rest 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute, which is up, by the way. Okay, so we gotta do the next one. Let's do dumbbell pullover. One of those old school back exercises that no one does these days. Almost no one. We do. Okay. Oh, there is no visually appealing way of getting out of dumbbell pullover exercise. It always looks awkward when people trying to get out of it, trying to get up. Yeah, I love this place. What's up, man?
How you doing?
You like the Seminos?
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. You guys be going.
I just tried them yesterday.
You like them?
Yeah, not bad. Yeah. All good, yeah.
See you around.
Thank you, man. I love this place. There's so many friendly people. Everybody's supportive towards each other. I train some of my clients at different fitness chains, and I don't like it as much as here. And it's just me being not subjective. It's just really, at one gym I faced like some like aggressive guys. At another gym the music was too loud, no equipment at all, or vibe is not there. And Gold's Gym Venice combines it all. It's just not possible to beat it. I mean, you really have to like work hard to fuck this gym up. It's just not possible. It just lives by itself. You don't have to do anything. It's like a separate organism. Okay, so I'll try 115. I gotta be careful not to put this dumbbell on the mic. This is how we do it.
Which one is that?
They all rolling that way, like they belong there. So one more set. Let's see what we got next. After this we have just regular old dumbbell row. Nothing fancy today. Exercises that work. So I was doing this Q&A on my Instagram a couple of days ago. Most of the questions were like, how do I like United States? If it's comfortable for me to like acclimate here. Of course, it's never been hard for me because I've always been dreaming about living in this country, especially in California, in Los Angeles. So I feel super comfortable, like from day one. There were some negative questions too. For example, do you consider yourself a traitor? Like me being Ukrainian, not being in Ukraine, defending my country right now. I don't think that I betrayed my country. I still love it. This is my roots. So I don't think I'm a traitor because I never traded my beliefs. I always stuck to my truth. I've always been honest to myself and to my audience. From day one, I was like 100% against Russian invasion of Ukraine. And I'm doing what I can from here, like donating some money or doing some donation posts to my social media. But yes, I'm not in Ukraine. I'm not defending the country. So you can call me like a coward, because I've seen the war. I've been in Afghanistan since 2010 up to 2014, so I know how terrible it is. There is no mercy in war, and I'm just not ready. I'm not ready to risk my life. I'm not ready to die. So I took all my kids, my wife, my mom out of Ukraine, actually a couple of weeks before the war started, because I just didn't like what was going on next to the borders of Ukraine. So I kind of saw that coming. So day before we were supposed to come back from Greece to Ukraine, the war started, and we just never got back on our return tickets. We got the new tickets. So from that we went to Poland, from Poland we went to United States. So yeah, you can call myself a coward. I'm not fighting for my country. but I'm not traitor. I don't think so. Oh, I did not betray my beliefs. I think I'll do 115 again. My face is red, right? I know that. Side effect of the dumbbell pullover. Your face is getting reddish. Okay, we're done here. No, dumbbell row. It doesn't get more basic than this, right? It's tough and heavy, but I like it. Whatever's difficult to do is usually most effective. Whatever exercises we're trying to avoid are usually the most effective. Yeah, whenever you do this kind of like heavy lifts, you usually catch up your breath like 30-40 seconds after the set. Like it catches up to you later. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah. I heard that it was like a sexual assault. Someone like reported on him, like being very aggressive, like hitting on someone in here. Yeah, some drama. What's up, man? Just saying hi.
I'm going to ask him how many he has left. If he gives me attitude, I'm going to say it's for you. He wants it.
You have one left. How many you got? No, you got one left.
Not anymore.
Let's go for heaviest one, huh? 200.
Oh, we're using that?
Yeah.
What do you?
Dumbbell row? The only thing that you can do with it.
How much is that?
It doesn't say nothing.
I'm trying to figure out.
I think it's the lightest from the metal. So 160.
About 25, 30 years ago, all the weights used to look like this.
Yeah.
This is one of the old weights from like a long time ago.
So those were the lightest ones to start with. Yeah, but I know what you're saying. No rubber coverage, you mean?
Yeah, no, and they had those like these little plates that were like stacked.
Yeah.
They used to all look like that. How many reps do you get?
15 with left and 13 with.
You do less on one side than the other?
Yeah, I'm left-handed.
Oh, that's funny. That would drive me nuts. Oh, wow.
I'm trying not to waste my energy for just no reason. So this one I'm just rolling. No, there's only one pair 200. Those are a little lighter, like 190, 180.
You're probably the only guy in here who picks that up.
I'm sure Doug can handle them too.
Yeah, but nobody.
Okay, I'm ready. You ready? Let's go. Woo! Heavy, heavy shit. I probably had my lower back a little bit rounded, but I feel pretty solid in my lower back now. I'm being very careful with my lower back. I never ever do anything to load it if I don't feel confident in that specific, like on that specific day. If it hurts just a little, I would dance around this ache, around this pain, do something that does not trigger the lower back nerve. Today is a good day. I'll just do dumbbell rows with 2 hands at the same time. So every time when I do back, even if I'm working on the width, I'm still trying to hit at least one exercise for middle part of my back. This is what I'm doing right now. The exercise that Charles Glass showed me last time in the previous video that you guys saw on my channel. So, sitting on the edge of the seat, sliding backwards, chest on the pad, leaning forward, hands here on the top of the handles with thumbs over, feet back. And I'm pulling my shoulders back, sticking the chest out, squeezing the part between shoulder blades, like traps area, traps and rhomboids. Squeeze. It's all about holding here. Right in the middle. Okay, right when I need it. 7. Okay, so let's go through some of the questions that I had in my Q&A on Instagram. So what's up with the movies? One of the followers asked me. Yeah, about a couple of weeks ago, I did some side job for Marvel movie. I know it sounds crazy, but the part is so small, so don't get excited too much. Apparently, they're gonna use my arm as one of the main characters' arm. They will replace his arm with my arm in Deadpool 3. I mean, I'm guessing that it's going to be Wolverine's arm, because the character had like just basic underwear, regular white tank top on, and he was sitting on the bike and he was like doing this thing. So they used my arm. I did like 30 or 40 versions of doing these twists. So my arm might end up in Deadpool 3. This is pretty much all what I can say about the career in Hollywood. Like anything in our life, it needs us to invest our time, our effort, our money, our everything, and I don't invest anything in this at all. I'm not even having any manager to like get me any casting informations, and I'm just busy with the stuff that I'm busy right now with. So I'm training people, running my social media, raising my younger kid. Already a lot on my plate. I can't prioritize movies like this dream any higher, at least at this moment. I don't know, I'm 40 years old already and I'm still like talking like I have so much time in front of me, which I don't. But I don't regret anything. I don't regret any decisions that I made in my life. And I think I'm doing the right thing now. There's just no time for this now. So yeah, Deadpool 3. Watch me. Whew. That's it. 3 sets. Yeah, I had a question about an application, if I'm planning on creating my own mobile training app, which I am. I'm working on it right now. It might end up being in English only, but yeah, I'll let you know once it's out. What else? Do you train people online? Yes, I do. You got a couple of clients right now. It takes a lot of time, so I don't run a lot of people. I'm trying to keep this circle tight so that I can actually care of people, not just take their money. Why did you choose the name Nolan for your son? Well, we just like this name. We had, let's say, top 10, both me and my wife. Then both of us told each other which names we don't like from each other's lists, so we crossed those off. So we ended up like top 3 or top 5. Then we shared this list to our grandfathers, grandmothers, and my older kids, and everybody ended up agreeing on Nolan. Everybody liked this name. So yeah. Are you waiting on us? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. What way do you want?
Oh, you can figure how many sets you got to do.
I'm done.
You're done, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just take 2 off there.
Okay.
That's what I do.
All right.
Thank you much.
Enjoy your workout. Okay, let's see what I got next. Not so much time left. Let's go back in. Doing this extra work on the middle upper back. We're doing this cable row, hitting the same middle part of the back. So I like to use this handle right here, like middle width, straight, and I keep my hands over and my thumbs over as well. And I'm concentrating on my shoulders, round them, like letting them go front and getting them back up. So not so much on my arms, but on the shoulders. Stretch that area right here, stretch the middle upper back, and then get it together. So this is how it looks like. And I like to finish off with pull-ups. I'm doing like 5 or 7 sets sometimes. And the tip that I want to share with you guys is when you're pulling yourself up all the way up, right? You're squeezing your shoulder blades together. And usually how we do it, when you go down, you get your shoulders loose and you stretch your legs. And then you pull yourself up and you squeeze your shoulder blades. So what I'm suggesting is to keep your shoulder blades squeezed and together all the time. When you're getting up, you get them together and you keep them together all this time, even when you lower yourself. Shoulder blades are always tight and close to each other. By doing that, you basically pulling yourself up only with lat strength, with lateral muscles pull. So 5 to 7 sets, about 10 reps, 8 to 10 reps. And this is it for the back. Also, one of the negative comments on that Q&A was, Alex, don't you think it's kind of cringe creating this before and after videos when obviously you are on gear and you're juicing? I never hide it that I was on the dark side. Ever since I started, I was honest with all my audience and I told everyone that I started taking stuff. But yet there are still some people who completely disregarding all the effort that you put in if you ever switch to like taking stuff. Like if you took stuff, that's it. Doesn't matter how you work, doesn't matter how you grow, how tall you are, how tough it is, how disciplined you are, what you eat, what you don't. You don't have any moral right to like create the before and after posts or videos. I know so many people, and I'm sure you do too, like who's juicing and they like still look like shit. I'm sure that there is plenty of these guys in your own gym. And even myself, when I first started taking stuff, I wasn't progressing as much. So there is a lot of like variables in this formula. You can take gear and you can look completely different. So yeah, you can make it right or you can make it wrong. You can make it work or you can make it just creating you problems and side effects. My social media platform as like Instagram or YouTube, it's not just something that, it's my diary that I'm running, that I'm like keeping the records of my own life, of my own progress. So I consider it as a step up, as a step forward. Ever since I got to LA, I moved up and I like it. I know there is a lot of work to do. We all know there is no such thing as satisfaction in bodybuilding. You're always looking to get bigger, to get like rounder, but still, I admit that I did some work and I did some good work. You gotta be appreciative towards yourself. You gotta encourage yourself and you gotta remind yourself how far you went and not only concentrating on how far you still need to go. Remind yourself what journey you already went through, and this will help you to continue your journey. And that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. And don't forget to subscribe.